Welcome, everyone. Today we're talking to Yvonne Conte with Humor Advantage. And Yvonne will be speaking at the WISE Symposium 2012 at the On Center in Syracuse, New York on April 3rd. And we're very excited about the upcoming WISE Symposium. This is the 10th anniversary of the WISE Symposium. And we anticipate in excess of 1,200 women attending this event. It's a very powerful and exciting event. And Yvonne, we're excited to have you speaking at the event that day. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Oh, you're welcome. So I was looking through your biography, and it's pretty impressive stuff. So tell me what a corporate climate expert is.
A corporate climate expert is someone who goes into a company and kind of gets a feel for how people feel about their jobs and find a way to make it so that people in that particular company love to come to work. Because when people love to come to work, they do a better job. So, the boss is always interested in the bottom line. How am I going to make more widgets and make them better widgets and sell more widgets? But the truth is, that shouldn't be what he's thinking about. He should be, or she should be, thinking about, how do I make my employees they can't wait to get to work in the morning? How do I make this place so much fun that, nobody ever wants to take a day off? That's the kind of goal any kind of business owner should have.
Oh, I love that. How did you get into that line of work? That's pretty interesting.
That's actually going to be part of my talk at the conference. I don't usually talk about this, when in my normal business, but at this particular conference, I think it's important. I lost my job. I was working for Telplus Communications, which I sold telephone systems to corporations. And Siemens Corporation purchased us. And immediately they moved their headquarters to Florida. And most of us were left without a job. And this was in the 80s. We had a recession. And I had just purchased a brand new house.
Oh, ouch.
And had 2 kids graduating high school at the time. It was just a very difficult time to lose all of your income. And because I'd never done anything else but sell, I didn't feel I had any skills. Didn't know what my skills really were. And I was crying one day, and my son came in and he said, "Mom, what's wrong?" Bottom line, I said, "I'm 45 years old. I don't know what to do with my life. I have no future. I don't know where to go." And he said, "You should be a comedian, Mom. You're really funny." So I dismissed him as an idiot because you just can't. How are you going to make a living, In the same week, my financial advisor said the same thing. He said, "Yvonne, you're so funny. Every story you tell is humorous, and you bring people in with those stories. Do something with that." And he set me up at a comedy club to do open mic night.
No.
I went, I did it, I fell in love with it, and I did stand-up comedy for several years, and, was on major television shows out in Los Angeles and all over, and it was great. I didn't make any money. Lost my house to the bank. The car was repossessed. Bless the kids. They found their own way. After they graduated, they went on and did things, but God bless them. But all I could think of is, this is wonderful. It was like therapy for me. And then one day, a woman called and asked me to speak about humor at her office. And I thought, here we go. This is gold. Because now I have all this experience on stage, which you really need in order to be a speaker. And I can make people laugh. So that's always a wonderful thing as a speaker. And now I have all of these years' experience in corporate America, understanding why people can't stand to go to. I used to be home thinking, what can I think up not to go to work today? You know what I mean? I never do that now. I am in love with what I do. Wow. And I think that when you are in love with what you do, it's not a job. It's something you're so passionate about. You can't wait to write a new program, to write a new book, to invest in another person's growth. And so, for me, this was a blessing that I lost my job in the 80s. It was a huge blessing, and I have such a great life now, and it's so much better than what I had. And I think that's what a lot of people are going through right now. They're looking at their life and they're thinking, "Oh my goodness, I might lose my job. I've lost my home." So many people have been through that now. And let me just say this. Something better is in the future for you. There's so much more on the way for you. That don't look back and look at what you lost. Look forward and say, look what I can do now. And it's just a wonderful way to live.
Wow, what a great story. Thank you for sharing that with me.
You're welcome.
Oh, I can't wait to hear you speak at the conference. Of course, I say that to everybody, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to get to all these sessions, but everybody's so amazing. You know, it's interesting. I was speaking with Tara Gentile the other day, and she does some really cool motivational stuff, and she was talking about in sales, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And that's kind of goes so true to your story, is that it's passion and an excitement.
Yeah.
I loved your story. Tell me, why do you think events like WISE are so important to women entrepreneurs?
Well, I tell you, I wish that there was something like that when I started, because I really knew nothing about how to start a business, even how to get a DBA, which was a simple thing, but I had no idea. And I think when you go to things like this, you're talking with people who are in every stage of their business. So you're going to be sitting at a table with maybe someone who's just starting out, someone who's been in business like myself for 18 years, and we all have knowledge. Well, this is the way I did it. This is the way I did it. And so I guess the best part of this conference is the networking you have with other women. I'm sure that all of the workshops are great and you can benefit from them, but I think the real gold nugget is making sure you get out there and talk with as many women as you can, because you'll learn from each one.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate your time so much today. And we're talking with Yvonne Conte, who will be speaking at the WISE 2012 Symposium on April 3rd at the On Center in Syracuse, New York. Tickets have sold out every year, so please get online to wiseconference.com. That's wiseconference.com, and get your tickets now so you're able to get in and hear fantastic speakers like Yvonne. Thank you for your time, Yvonne.
You're so welcome.